Hey, see me C3 saved by the 90s. Got a new project here. This project, flip project. Hopefully we sell her quick. But she's got a little problem. So, I found another one of them Hondas. Yeah, you know how Hondas are. This one's a little messy, as you can see there. Extremely messy. We're going to do a walk around, talk about some problems, and start to working on it. Make it look a little better. And then maybe later on I'll tell you what I spent on it, and hopefully we can flip it. That's it. So, this is just a buy, work on her, get her on over to the next guy. Hopefully they can enjoy it. So here we go. We're going to look at this quick overview of what's going on here at the 2002 Honda Accord Coupe. Well, she got neglected for a long time. The people I bought it from said around COVID time, as you can see, it expired tags in 2019. The car has sat basically since COVID time, and they haven't driven it. Now, they did say that I had some slippage in the transmission, which we're going to go ahead and try to clean out the solenoids, then check them, see if they're all working properly, and if they're not, we're gonna have to replace them, and hopefully we can fix the transmission. It is shifting into gear, so that is good, and it shifts great. It's just slipping, so maybe if we can get these solenoids, some of the crap out of them, get them working, then we can get this transmission to work. We got an idle issue, idle control valve. I hate those on here, but they seem to always have problems. My helper has just showed up. There he is, John, bumping music. But yeah, she's a total mess. But you'll see here in a little bit, we'll have her cleaned up and looking new, and then get the mechanical stuff sorted out and go from there. All right, day 2 working on the flip car. You can hear her running, actually. Those Hondas, man, I'll tell you. They run pretty good. Got to work on the transmission stuff. Bumper kind of fell off a little bit. We got to fix that. But, yeah, man. Last night we were having a lot of idle issues. And I think it had something to do with when it warms up. So when it warms up here, it may start to idle a little rough. And I got to clean that idle air control valve. Today we're going to take on the transmission stuff. I am scared, we're going to be doing these things. But, whatever, gotta be done. We may have to go over to Honda and get some automatic transmission fluid, because Hondas are very... Oh, there goes the idle problem, just like I said. Anyway, so we're gonna have to work on some things today, but Hondas are very... they need the right transmission fluid. You can't go buy just the regular stuff at the store. You gotta have the Honda transmission fluid. So we may dump that and try all that good stuff out too today. All right, let's get started. All right, she's on lifts now. Ramps, I should say, ramps. And we are gonna go in here. We are gonna remove, according to Honda, this is how they label them. That's solenoid A. Then there's solenoid B way down there, which you probably can't see yet, but we'll get a better picture of it soon. And then there's C down there. And then there's a linear one underneath here. So we're gonna go ahead and start removing this battery. Holds the battery in here. All right, let's take it out. All right, so here's our linear solenoid here, and that one was underneath the battery holder here, so we have to go under there, and that's that guy. So I'm going to start trying to get some of these off. Pray for me, folks. And we'll see how dirty these screens are in there, and then we'll try to run some resistor tests and some tests and see if they're working properly. Well, we got solenoid A out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is a lot of not good stuff. That looks like metals. Pretty sure it is. Not good. But these things are so dang clogged up. I mean, no wonder why it's not even shifting. Oh man. We're gonna clean them up, see what happens, and drop transmission fluid and put some new stuff in it and see what happens. I mean, but boy, oh boy, that, look at that one. You can't even see through that thing. Focus. Oh, Jesus. So what I'm gonna do is take that out and clean it with some parts cleaner and let's clean this thing up. Then we're gonna test it. So we'll do a little test on it. This has got 2 connectors on here, and we're gonna ground it to the actual part. So we'll do that here after I start cleaning it up a little bit. I'm gonna try to check the ohms on here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see that. So what we're gonna do here is get a little ohmie. It would focus on the things I want it to. But it's not. All right, so let's try to see if we can test this thing for some ohms. And how we're gonna do that is we are going to ground here, and we're gonna test on our little things here. You can't see this. I'm gonna prop it up. I don't know. Can you see it? Yeah, let's see. That's cool. Let's see here if I just get that thing to touch there somehow. Yeah, boom, bring it on. And we are getting readings there. That's good. Let's see this side. Yeah. Sounds like it's doing good. Alrighty, cool. Alright, here's connector, or solenoid A. Gosh, it's getting, I need some lunch. But here's solenoid A, and same thing, we really got a lot of nastiness. Probably not focusing back great, but yeah, got to get all this gunk out, and I've tested it. Now, you want to hear what it sounds like to test this little guy. We're going to pick this thing to a hot pottery and pop, and it works. So that's the good news. So we're going to go ahead and clean her up and see if we can put it all back together again. So here's our linear solenoid. We got it off, and it wasn't that bad. I don't know if this one got replaced or whatever. We tested it. That's the one I got from Pull Apart. That one does work. Gasket stuck on it. This one came off nice. So we're gonna use the one that came with the car and put it back on. I didn't have a gasket. I know, everybody, and I can't find one right now. So we're gonna just use the old one, let it ride. I know. So we are still what? Hey, back. Day 2 or 3, whatever it is, with the Honda Accord. She's not being as fun as I'd like her to be. Transmission is not happy. Yesterday we took off all those solenoids and dumped the transmission fluid, put in new Honda genuine transmission fluid, some Lucas slip seal, a little better. I am going to attempt today, along with some more cleaning. I'm going to show you some of the cleaning that's been done, so it's kind of gotten a little better as time's gone on as well. But I'm thinking about taking off the linear shift solenoid and replacing it with the one I got from the junkyard. I don't know why. I just have some weird feeling when I was testing the one that was on the car. It was kind of firing different than the other one. And so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. You know, it's a guess. It's a try, I guess. You know, it's more work. But if this thing could shift good into first and second, make such a big difference, right? I mean, obviously. But let's look at some of the cleaning. The bumper did, we took it off. It does help getting to the front of the engine. You know, she's got the usual clear coat peel look. A little bit of a motorcycle accident apparently on the side. Look at that stuff, you know. Just look at the beauty of the rest of the car getting a little bit more cleaned up than it was before. And the interior is, we're just, I mean, slowly working away at it. It's a disaster in there. So, you know, slow but sure, but we're getting there. And she'll look a whole lot nicer eventually. But let's get on to some of the main fun things today. All right, everybody. Today is sales day for the Honda Accord. Gonna talk a little bit about the Honda Accord really quickly, and then we're gonna go over what we cleaned up, what we did, some of the other videos, and yeah, talk a little bit about a Honda, I guess. So this Honda Accord is a 2002 Honda Accord EX. That is the highest trim that they had at the time, which gave you leather seats and a nice roof and the alloy wheels. But this one doesn't have the V6. This was only the 4-cylinder VTEC motor, single overhead, automatic transmission, and those were really a problem for these cars back in the day, and that's what we were trying to fix this whole time through the other videos, and not successfully fixed it. So we worked on it. We threw all the tricks of I don't know, the tricks of the bottle tricks, you know, Lucas oil, genuine Honda transmission fluid, you know, cleaning all the solenoids. Nothing really seemed to help it a whole lot. It got kind of better, but not 100%. So anyways, here's the interior, what I talked about, the upper echelon trim as we get into it. Leather seats, that back seat, premium sound system. This is aftermarket, but it does have a really good sound system in it. And what else can I tell you about this little beaut? She drives pretty good. We'll take a little ride around here, and I'll show you what I mean by the shifting. Alrighty, in the Honda Accord, let's start her up. She starts up real nice. Every time she starts up a little different with the lights that she likes to throw on. Oh, now we just got a SRS airbag, but okay. And now she does say her her miles there. I like how sometimes it gives me little words. I don't know what that says right now. Ido. But anyways, yeah, this car, by the way, is sponsored by Whirlpool. Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, yeah, we're in here. The air conditioning sort of works, sort of not, kind of. I don't know, but let's see if you can hear. I got to turn off the air conditioning for that, but what the transmission does here. Reverse, fine. You hear it? Took it a second to get in there. Boom. I don't know, man. But anyways, we did sell it, so let's go ahead and show you how she drives. I guess we'll go for a little ride. Alright, so we're getting down to a stop sign. Ooh, and then she goes in first. There she goes. You know, if I drive her though, manually, she does drive a lot nicer, which is not a good thing, but you know, it will work if you had to do it. First gear, second, you just go through them, you know. Alrighty, so here on my handy mechanic towel, we have what we spent on the Honda and what we made for a profit. This one was not a really good big, I don't know, this wasn't a big profit flip at all. I've had some better ones in the past, but hey, you know, with that transmission issue, I'm just really happy to see it go. So we spent $300 on the car. Some fluids that I bought from Honda and a crush washer was $37.25. AutoZone parts were $66.59. Good old used tires, we bought 3 of them, $105. The battery and oil change stuff and some miscellaneous stuff at the Wally World cost about 148 bucks. That gives us a total of $656.84 in what we put into the vehicle. We are selling it for $900 and a profit of $243.16. So a weekend of work, really not a huge profit, but you know, we had some fun doing it. So, you know, remember these old cars. This one I know is a 2002, but this model was started in the 90s. So saved by the 90s, guys. Subscribe and like and watch my shorts, everybody. See me, C3. We can't fix everything in life, but we can fix these old cars. Try to fix them, get them running. Do what you got to do. Have a great day. Love y'all. Bye.